All right, Days of Thunders. Who doesn't remember this movie back in the day with Tom Cruise? You know, actually, the only I guess NASCAR movie I seen was this one and Talladega Nights. You know, I don't know what to do with my hands. Who doesn't love that movie? I actually don't remember Days of Thunder that well. And I want to say John C. Wiley was in this one too. I don't know. Whoa, he just talked. Stop my engine. Dude, this is gonna be, I want to say, better. So is it funner than the NASCAR game I play? Because the funny thing is, when I played that NASCAR game and upload on YouTube, right, it flagged me for some kind of copyright. So I think it's because of NASCAR license, they probably picked that up. Well, I could tell you right away, the controls are easier, and I still hit the side. Okay, breeze, brake, right? You know, it should always be breeze, brake, and A is accelerate, because, you know, it's actually written into the buttons themselves. There's no music. Oh, I had to watch it for the fuel. How many laps do I have to do? Oh, since this is repetitive, I could find something else to talk about. And today I want to reply to Retro Arcade Music Man, my boy Ram over there, about my other channel with my other friend Tenzai. So a long time ago, probably 20 years now, we always wanted to make movies, right? And we actually did a short film, and I probably include a link to that short film. I think it's called The Last Job. One of the first things that we shot back in our probably mid-20s. That was before, before any digital video. We actually shot on mini DV tapes that you actually have to find out how to digitize them on a computer. So it was such a long process. And I can't even imagine, kids are making movies with their phones now, right? And like they have so much more advantage because you could just send the videos easily to the computer with a USB cable. Back then, after everything we shot, we literally had to play it like a VCR and put a FireWire cable to the computer just to capture it. So, you were there already for the shooting. And then you have to play it again, then you have to cut exactly wherever just to, get the footage on tape. And now with this OBS, oh my goodness, I'm recording this while I'm shooting the video, and I don't do any editing, which is great. But I just want to make sure I put that link on the description below of my, probably one of my first short movies I did as in my 20s. Which is funny because Shane is in that one too. And the reason I put Tensai, right? Like, a long time ago we thought of a name for our production company or video media production company, and that was called Tensai Productions. And we only went with Tensai because we didn't come up with anything. We just need to get up and started going. And the word Tensai is actually a Japanese word for genius. And that came from Japanese manga that I was reading about basketball. It's called Slam Dunk. And it's so funny because the guy is in it, right? He's a red-headed Japanese man. And it's because he kind of fell in love, or he has a crush on this girl, right? And this girl is like the younger sister of the captain of the basketball team. And right off the bat, since he's like, I believe his character is like over 6 feet tall in the comic books or manga, for those who are die-hard fans and, hardcore into that terminology. Manga just means basically comic book in Japan, but let's call it the proper name, manga. And the red-headed character is over 6 feet in the manga. So the girl he had a crush on asked him right away, like, "Oh my God, you're so tall. Are you a basketball player?" This dude has never played basketball. So he just told her, like what we most guys mostly do, we lie. We say, "Yes, I'm a pro basketball. Not a pro basketball, but I'm a unique basketball player. You can just tell from my height." And then since on, right, he joined the basketball team, and her brother is the captain, right? And everything he does, they know they had to start him on basic training. So like, hey, do you know how to dribble? Do you know how to do this? He would be like, of course, I'm a tensai. That's his catchphrase. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. And I stuck with that since my 20s because that always to me is so funny, right, dude? I know nothing what I'm doing, but I know how to do it because I'm a genius. So I'm a tensai, and that's where that name come from. And then that still stuck to me in my 40s now. I love using that name. Even a long time ago, my Xbox Live, is it called Gamer Tag? Yeah, it's called Gamer Tag. It's still Tensai 103. And 103 is I could probably, do I have enough time? Yeah, I have enough time to explain that. Tensai is also from that comic book because 10 is for the number 10, and Zai is I think that's how they pronounce 1, 2, 3. Like 3 is for Zai, so they use the word Tensai as in 103. Actually, Sai is spelled like Za, S-A, so Sai, and the I is for the 1. But I didn't want to put so many numbers. It's supposed to be 1031. Because in the manga, one of the, if you are familiar with basketball, I should have gone for fuel. I'm on 8th place anyway. I have enough fuel, that's why I'm so slow. There was a play called by the point guard to this guy, the main character of the manga series, and he said, "Hey, secret tactic 1031." He just says that to fool the other team, and in his mind, he's like 1031. Oh, Tensai, and that's my gamer tag. Like, I'm not live. I mean, I haven't played Xbox in a long time, but if anybody looks for me, I'm still Tensai 103 on Xbox Live. Burns. Are these the same? Mark Cutler. Are these the same people? Cole Trico? Is that Tom Cruise's name, or is just these are all the make-up names? Because I don't remember any of these characters online. Oh, this is gonna be a short video because I'm not gonna continue playing this one. So I'll talk to you guys next week.